Aloha, Hugh O'Reilly with Maui Resort Realty, and welcome to 2023. My wife and I were down at the beach the other day. You'll see a still photo. We said aloha and wrote it in the sand. It's always a fun tradition. We do it for birthdays and special events, and this time thought it would be appropriate for welcome everyone to 2023. But one of the things you notice, anybody who's lived near the ocean, is there's a term that they use called a slack tide, which is effectively when the tide's not either moving in or it's moving out. It's right in the middle, and that pretty well says where we are in our real estate right now. We have come off the last 18 months of exceptionally high acceleration in values. People list properties that are getting asking or above, multiple offers, and that has ebbed between the interest rates rise and change. But the problem that comes with that is that when people are listing right now, what they remember is their neighbor sold for this price. They think their unit's better. They should get at least that, if not more. And then the buyers are coming in saying, hey, the market's turning. I expect a discount. And so all that refereeing and negotiations is really going to fall on the agents, so the real estate agents. So picking your agent and whom you work with is critically important, because you're asking them to really negotiate between two parties who have a pretty different view of what the world is doing and where prices might be going. And so you have to try and set expectations correctly. And you know what? Both sides have legitimate arguments, but I mean, I say in Hawaii that we've got a very limited supply, and yes, maybe in other places prices are falling faster than they are here. But the fact of the matter is if you want to be here, that's kind of the price to play now, or price to pay to play. And people are coming from locations where they have made lots of money, whether it's California or other properties on the mainland. And so, you're really just taking the wealth you generated there and you're bringing it across over into Hawaii. And when you sort of balance that with the utility and the weather that we have, I mean, if there's another place better than this on the planet, I don't know about it yet. So there's value in it, but you have to be sensitive, and that's kind of the agent's responsibility to negotiate and really set expectations. So think about that. I believe I can do a great job, because when I talk about the properties that I'm representing or trying to move people into, there's a lot of other factors that I try and bring to their attention. This is a place that has community, where you're going to make friends, and how are you going to make friends if you live in this type of property? And so you have to really sort of understand it's not always about the money. There has to be more that comes into the decision-making process, and I can always help with that. So anyway, there you are. Have a great January, and we'll talk to you in a couple of months. Aloha.